Hey guys, it's Shock here, and I got a battle against Elly, aka I'm that kind of girl from YouTube. I was like, hey, you want to battle? And she's like, yeah, you're good. Standard, max 3OU/BL and all that good stuff. So, let's get ready to watch this epic, and I mean it is epic battle. The Wi-Fi kind of went in and out the first few times, so we had to keep going on and connecting. So, the song is Blackfire by Dragon Force. I lead with my uxie named Blast It! And she leads with uxie. She wins the speed tie, puts up rocks. I put up my rocks, and then I thunder wave, as a typical uxie would do. But this is where the typical uxie-ness stops. She sets up reflect, and I go straight for the thunderbolt, because my uxie carries thunderbolt and psychic as well. So she goes up into the light screen. So I go into my Leafeon named Green, and she's gonna U-turn, which my Leafeon's gonna take out pretty much like a pro because of the defense. And she's gonna go out into Zapdos, and I'm like, switch time, because I was talking to her on Skype, and she's like, I was hoping you would have switched into Latios, expecting Heat Wave, because she had Him Power Ice, but I go right back out into Blast It, and it takes Him Power Ice pretty good, and she Thunderbolts me, and she's gonna get the Parahacks, and I'm like, okay, but I get the Thunder Wave off. I'm like, yes, it's called payback, I guess. But anyways, she does the Heat Wave, and I think she gets a crit. And I'm thinking the crit might have mattered. Doubt it, but it probably did. So I go to my Arcanine named Tito, and she's like, Arcanine for the win! And I'm like, yes. So she switches into Blaziken, or Blaziken, however you want to pronounce it. And I just go straight for the Thunder Fang, which does a decent amount. And she's like, I go over another Thunder Fang, and I'm thinking maybe flinch, maybe Parahacks because of the side effects. And she misses with Stone Edge, and she's like, damn it. And I'm like, why? And she's like, I'm Choice Banded. I'm like, okay. So I go another Thunder Fang, and she lives, and that Stone Edge is going to take down Arcanine, no doubt. So there goes my Tito. So her light screen wears off, and I go into my porygon-z named Annoyance. And she's like, appropriately named. I'm like, yep. So I just go for a tri-attack as an overkill. And she goes out into Flygon, and I'm like, oh boy, this thing's gonna cause me pain, trouble. So she goes for the Outrage, and Flygons don't have that great of an attack, and I did put HPVs onto this Porygon-Z, so I live with 25 HP, and I'm like, thank God for those HPVs. And I just go for the Tri-Attack, and she's like, surprised I don't even carry Ice Beam. I didn't use Ice Beam, and it does a large chunk, but if I had gotten the special attack boost from download, it might have taken her out. So another Outrage KOs me, and she gets confused, and I'm like, I need confused hacks to happen. I don't know why, but I need it. Well, I don't know why. I know why. Sorry, I'm sort of tired. So she hurts herself in confusion, and I just go for the Dragon Pulse, and I'm like, thank God. So she goes out into Vaporeon, and I'm like, alright, Psychic! And that's going to do a fair portion, and she's going to Ice Beam me, and I'm like, okay, Latios, decent special defense, can I live this? Yes, but Freeze Hacks happens, and I'm like, oh, wow, LOL. And that's gonna cost my Latios. So my Latios goes down. Red Dragon goes down to Ice. So I go into my Leafeon named Green, and I haven't used this thing in a really long time. So I go for the Leaf Blade, and that's gonna take that Vaporeon down. And that's what I love about my Leafeon. One move makes it so unconventional. She goes into Zapdos, and thanks to Stealth Rocks, that puts her into killing range, KO range. So Leaf Blade takes that Zapdos out, and I'm like, oh my god, wow, this is intense. This is nothing how it went the first time before Wi-Fi kicked out. So, yeah, that's what I call unconventional Leafeon. It digs. So she misses with Thunder Wave, and she's going to recover all the HP she lost from Stealth Rocks. She's going to switch into uxie, and obviously Levitate. So I'm going to go for X-Scissor, and she's like, oi. And I'm like, yeah. So she sets up the Reflect, and I go for the Swords Dance, because I know I'm going to need it against that Registeel. And she's going to go for U-Turn, which puts me at 85 HP. And out comes Registeel again, and I'm going to misclick on Swords Dance here on the next turn, because I meant to go on Dig to force Uxie to come back out, and she's going to Seismic Toss, which is obviously going to take down my Green. So I'm like, okay, I got one Pokemon left. It's all up to Infidel. Let's go. She's like, Aura Sphere, and I'm like, nope. Flamethrower. And I'm like, please tell me it's not going to do what the fuck boom. Please tell me it's not going to do that. And I get the burn hacks. I'm like, oh. And she's like, you'll live this explosion. I'm like, I probably doubt it. But look, epic 53 HP. I'm like, yes! So, good game, Elly. Rate, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys go check out her channel. Sub her. She's pro. Pretty good battler. Great walkthroughs. Check out Pokemon Wi-Fi League. And, well, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.